Previously on Drs and Dragons.
Gathering dust in a box, faint droplets of blood scattered around it, you find a compass with a ruby red drop in the center of it. Little arcane writing, almost too small to read, scattered around the points of that compass. You do find one final thing on Six Fingers' body program. You searched that earlier. You find a silver coin, and it's number 1 of 30.
That's all what to make of this.
Only 29 more to go.
I believe my sister's on the way. I'm curious to find a clue of what happened to her.
You find some scribblings from your sister. You do see mention of travelling east after this, and you see mention of making the world right. You know why your ship crashed. But I have to ask you, how did your team end up together? Such an odd twist of fate that all of you should be here against various people from your past. You find very scattered notes from Mary Sue. They describe sort of the plans to raise an undead dragon, and they describe plans of sending undesirable elements of the Harpers to the island in order to sort of secure their death. You also find that Mary Sue is probably quite highly ranked in the Discord, and there is one mention of Vorgrim's brother, Judas. And you think they were heading east after this once they had sufficient dragon to do something with. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Drs and Dragons. I am, as always, CJ, your DM, and we have with us guest cast as well as our regulars. Let's whip around and say hi. We have, up the top left, a new guest star. Sarah, introduce yourself.
I am Sarah. I am playing a tabaxi tonight, Tabitha.
And our regulars, Aisling.
Hello, it's been a while. I'm very intrigued with what's happening with my sister and our boat and our gathering.
And Kurgan, International Man of Mystery. Excellent. So we find ourselves, having completed Dragons of Stormwreck Isle, we will be playing a combination of the Acquisitions Incorporated modules, as well as some modules I found from a book called Faster Purple Worm Faster by Beadle and Grimm. Now, the tagline for this book is that your players will have a brilliant time and then they will die. I have modified the adventures so they are not sort of two losses. They have a modification you can add in so that they're not, no one dies at the end, or it's very hard to die. But that is what we'll be playing, and full credit to those people who developed those books.
They've battled undead and dragons, tales worthy of lifting flagons, yet their greatest challenge is yet to come in corporation and acquisition. The cult of discord stirs the night, brother turns on brother in the fight. A machine buried and hidden away will rise again and start the decay. Drs and Dragons in the fray, mending hearts as swords give way, building dreams, a franchise bold against the cult with hearts so cold.
But we come across the ship, Remington Bugleby, guiding the ship into port at Neverwinter, following the compass Vorgrim has been tracking his brother Judas with. And that's where we find Kurgan and Aisling. Where are you guys? Are you guys at the top of the boat? Are you guys having a rest before the boat pulls in? What are you guys doing?
I think I'd be probably below decks, making sure our gear, and also keeping my face away from the obvious things. I've got some, so I'm just like, I better not be obvious when I'm getting off this ship.
Aisling, where would you be?
Oh, I think I'd be up top, just staring at the sky, fiddling, with, I think I got a crown last time in that last adventure. So probably fiddling with that, looking at the eyeballs in it.
Yeah, how's your eyeball crown going?
I don't know. It's very eyebally. It's very odd. I don't quite know what to make of it. The eyeballs kind of follow me around. It's all a bit weird, but I can't stop looking at it.
Yeah, so you guys depart the ship whenever you want. Remington sort of stands on the deck and tips his hat to you, and you guys find yourself in the bustling port city of Neverwinter. As you come off the ship, you find a couple of things on the docks. It's a bustling docks, sailors, roustabouts. But you see there's a large box with a series of question marks on it, and next to it, a giant hulking person in armor, massive, like 9 to 10 foot, next to a sort of tiny girl, maybe sort of 4 foot high, with sort of monk's robes and sort of bright pink monk's robes and sort of a staff with a sort of smiley face on the end of it, and a tiny little fairy dragon that's curled around her neck. And they're sort of looking at you and just sort of tracking you.
Might be a good idea to approach them. Hey, Kurgan. They keep on looking at us. It's very odd.
I just worry that they... Look, I don't want anyone to recognize me. I don't want to be seen around here. This is not good. Just keep your heads down. All right? I'll just stay down here. Don't...
Okay, do you want me to do some recon then? And I'll tell you, one person looks like, they've got a dragon. We've got some dragon kind of instances. But and as far as I know,
I've had too many dragon instances.
Yeah, this is a cute one, a little one.
Sarah, it's at this point
many
that your character sort of clocks the big mystery box, the hulking metal statue guy, and the magical girl type sort of standing by the mystery box, and you're sort of wandering the stalls, and you're free to do whatever you want. You can just hang out. It's up to you. But you enter the scene.
I am indeed wandering the stalls. I'm a ginger tabaxi who blends in a city like Neverwinter with all of the other various travelers down at the docks. Such a melange of people anyway. Just look like another average person. I don't particularly look like I work here or live here necessarily, but I don't look like I'm too poor and I don't look like I'm too rich. Just sort of blend in a bit. I'm just wandering around, looking at the stores, ostensibly, but really more looking at anything and everything I possibly can.
And you would also clock with Aisling and Kurgan. You see trailing them and sort of a little seasick and not wanting to talk much. You see a sort of tall man in the armor of a paladin of Bane, sort of grim-looking man with a sort of nausea to him, and he's just like, and following them is someone sort of sketching in her book, like fastidiously, just writing notes. And she's a sort of tiefling bard, and they're both sort of very focused. They don't seem to be talking much, but they're following Kurgan and Aisling. And
the box is interesting. Does it look like it is waiting to be loaded onto a ship? Does it look like it's just come off a ship?
it looks almost like a game of chance you would find on a street vendor's stall. So sort of like, 3-card Monty or a cup and ball game, but it's draped with all these series of question marks.
Is there anything else on it insignia-wise other than the question marks?
Roll me a perception check. First roll of the game.
First roll of the game and natural.
Natural one. With a natural one.
I'm not even sure they're question marks.
You're not sure of their question marks. You are just rocked by this. You think this could possibly be a sign up for a national embassy. Like this could be something from the Mask Lords Alliance. Like, you don't know. This could be quite serious.
And these two people standing near it, what do I make of them?
One, they're not talking. Well, I say that. One of them is talking profusely at the statue guy. The little magical girl type seems about 20. She's
a bit short, but bubbly and vivacious. And she sort of just keeps talking, and the guy in the statue is just sort of like,
And do they look like they are with the box? Like
yeah,
say
they seem to be guarding it.
I want to walk around it and just trail a paw along it.
Okay, are you trying to be stealthy about it?
No, I'm just gonna make it's like nonchalant, like I'm just walking around the docks. Hey, there's a box. I'm gonna touch the box on the way past.
Sure. The magical girl with her little bright pink outfit and a sort of smiley face staff jumps over in front of you and says, "Hey, how you going?"
Good, thanks. And you?
"We were sent to find someone. Did you get off a boat?"
Most people in Neverwinter got off the boat.
That's true. That's a good point.
I got off
You
the
get
boat.
that?
Yeah. Did you get off?
I'm Juggernaut.
Juggernaut. Yes, you. Is this your box?
Oh, it's my marvelous box. It's very marvelous. It's got all sorts of tricks. Omen's a big fan. And yeah, but we're meant to wait for someone special. There's a team coming in that we're meant to give it to.
Well,
Are
I'm
you a
still
team?
special, but I'm not a team. A team is usually multiple people, and you might notice. Yeah, no, I'm still alone. But I'm special.
Not going to be a team with that attitude.
I don't know if I need to be a team. I'm very good by myself half the time.
Oh, sounds pretty lonely.
Yeah, well, it's a bit of loneliness.
That-
If you're lonely, you don't have to share the gold with anyone.
We're really looking for a team. They did something on an island.
Looking for a team for.
Oh, that's the boss's. That's his prerogative. He just sent us out. I'm the muscle.
Sorry, did you say you're a muscle?
Oh, yes.
It's
just the charm.
Wait. This is just a setup, right? This is just a joke. This is an act.
And,
You're the muscle.
the statue guy turns over to you and is like, you know,
I'm going to go with he's the muscle.
are you guys going to try and
Oh.
sneak past out of interest, Kurgan and Aisling, or are you guys going to have a peek at this?
I say to Ashley, look, you go, if they're looking for me, just walk, don't say it, just walk away. I am going to look over there, and then jumps over the side.
Roll me a stealth check. There's definitely a stealth check.
Stealth of 21.
Oh, he's just too good at stealth, isn't he? Aisling, what are you doing?
I am very intrigued with this dragon. And I'm going to do the exact opposite to what Kurgan wants us to do. And I'm going to head to the magical girl and ask her, hey, cool dragon.
Yeah, he's
Tell
pretty
me
cool.
about it. Oh, yeah,
Oh,
tell me all
I'm
about
only
it.
meant to
How
tell
is
people
he? What's
who-
his name?
This is Whiskers.
Whiskers.
This is Whiskers. That's Whiskers.
Yeah.
We had a cat called Mr. Whiskers. What a
Oh.
coincidence that it's the same name as your dragon.
You'll have to change your cat's name.
I don't know
It's
who
not
you
even
are,
have to
but something
change
really
the
funny.
dragon's
She
name.
thinks she's the muscle
Well,
out
I
of
have to
these
choose
two.
what-
Do you want to be a team? I'm really sick of standing here in the docks.
Oh,
We get paid by the
I'm
hour.
going to have
We
to
just
ask
wanna
my
get-
colleague if, well, if I mean, I guess we've already got a team, but we can ask if we
Soaked
need
in
more
salt water and
teams.
covered in seaweed. They want us to be a team. We're already a team, but like,
We've got a mission and it
Uh,
pays.
We need to deliberate.
Oh, wait. Why didn't you start with pays? How much does it pay?
Oh, it's 200 gold pieces a person.
This seems like a lot of gold
could you
pieces.
make it
What?
300?
What's the percentage chance of death?
Moderate?
Moderate.
Low.
Moderate.
Definitely low.
So, like 30 to 40.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll do. I'll come. Sounds good. Gold. I like
I
gold.
need to know.
I'll be honest, Kogan,
Statistics are now.
that sounds better than Kogan, that kind of sounds better than our last adventure. Our last adventure was very
What?
dangerous.
How many of you died?
Crash landing on a vaguely deserted island. How many died? Counting the undead?
Oh, how many do undead count as when they die again? Wait, you have undead in your team?
No. I meant all the undead people that we.
Oh, you're counting the ones who died that you actually killed.
You meant no.
I meant just how many
Yeah.
of your team died.
So none of them. We killed.
Well, it wasn't dangerous. There was nobody died.
We killed.
But there were so many
way
dragons.
dangerous.
There's so many.
Oh, look, 30-40%. You'll be fine with that.
Several
Then. You'll be fine with that. How many people do we need on this team anyway? I'm still not sure I want a team, but I'll tag along for now because 200 gold is 200 gold.
Still, can
If
we
we
tell
come
them
along, will you tell us more about your dragon?
We can accompany you to the ship. That's about it. No, maybe we can hang around. For the right price, 50 gold pieces each.
Hold on. What ship? You said we had to go talk to your boss.
Yeah, so our boss sent us down here and he said that the best team of adventurers will be landing on the docks soon, and you guys must be them. So we have a mission from Omen John of Acquisitions Incorporated. Think of it as kind of a trial run. He's very interested in you guys.
Have I heard of Acquisitions Incorporated yet?
Yeah, without a role, you'd know of them as sort of a corporate mercenary company of some renown.
Okay.
Very big on paperwork.
As long as I don't have to do the paperwork. Yeah, all right. I'm in.
How did they know about
Fine.
us?
Oh, Omen knows many things.
Looking for some other team. Just don't say that.
What?
Nothing. You found your team.
Okay. So, and she spreads out a sort of, she swipes the question mark cloth off the box and it sort of opens up into a little map with like little documents and dossiers, and she like spreads them out and he says, so your mission, should you choose to accept it, we have been informed that House Lyrandar is holding the ball/high-end fashion event of the season tonight. They will be hosting this on the house's majestic airship. The matriarch of the powerful family, Amalia de Lyrandar, is a little concerned. She used her divination magic to learn that one of her 3 close personal advisors may betray her during this ball/fashion show. She reached out to Omen Drawn, who was short of teams and has recruited and delegated to yourselves to uncover who's planning to sabotage the high-end fashion ball/event of the season. Your mission is to get on board that airship. You will have tickets. However, the dress code is white. Yes. And we can even tag along if you cut us in on 50 gold pieces of your reward. Or you can do it alone. It's up to you guys.
What's the dress code? Do I have time to go shopping?
Oh, it's a high-end fashion ball. You can go shopping.
It's
You've got
just
like
not going to cut it.
2 to 3 hours before takeoff.
I'll need some clothes.
You can impress them in other ways.
Short
Like,
turnaround. I think I remember some fashion houses around here.
You know fashion houses?
I never went. I mean, I think I do. Been a little while, but
I'm just
I
thinking
think I
here that
I-
we need the clothes to do the job, but we need to make sure
you
that
might need to
they
know a
don't
job to
cost
get
too much,
clothes.
because otherwise the 200 gold pieces is not gonna.
Well, last time I didn't exactly pay for anything, so
I like the way
Oh.
you think.
it's important I should mention that you should not be associated with Acquisitions Incorporated for this event. So you and you guys need to make up an investigative detective agency name amongst yourselves. And also don't tell the matriarch who you are, because that will blow your cover.
Well, if we're not telling anyone who we are, do we need a name? Chris has got RSV. Give him a moment.
poor Chris.
You
I would
guys
suggest we just go
said that
and
you were a
discount.
team already. Do you have a name already?
No, we're just adventurers.
Well, how about we call ourselves Just Adventurers?
Oh, okay.
The Just Adventurers Detective Agency. Sounds great.
The Just Adventurers Detective Agency.
But we wish you
Okay,
luck.
that sounds
You're
wonderful.
gonna-
And if
want-
we're not meant to be with you, then you are probably not meant to be with
Then-
us.
Yeah, sounds reasonable.
Okay, so
Let's go.
got to get the
Not
clothes.
quite shopping.
Let's get to a party, and then let's figure out who's trying to steal flash.
Do we, Juggernaut, you said your name was, do we know more about the three friends? Do you have more information for us?
Let me check my notes. Oh, yeah, here they are. Her three top advisors are Alistair, Alinga, Apostova. That's the first. She's a female gnome. Libra, Halo. They're a Kalashtar mage apprentice. And Hog, a warforged.
Reverend.
Yes, very much so.
All right.
And
Okay. I mean, it doesn't matter. Or if all of them are bad ones.
so it doesn't matter what.
I poked the little girl. Can we see those dossier things?
Oh, yes. Which ones?
There more in there? Could we see them too? See all of them? Can we look through your files?
They're really only for employees only. You need a full documenter before we start letting you look at those things.
You just hired us to do a job, so we're employees.
Your contractors are best. We're not paying your super.
But we're still employees. You're paying us.
You're also setting the conditions about where we work and even what we wear to work. So I would argue we're employees.
Yeah. And we should be getting insurance as well.
I hope we're paying payroll tax.
That's really more of a question for Princess over there. He's the brains.
Did you just call him Princess?
I mean-
Oh,
honestly,
sorry.
guys, she's been trying to convince me that she's the muscle out of these two. Now she said he's
She could be
yeah.
Delusional.
She could be magical. She could be quite clouty with magic.
Yeah, but she's not a muscle. I'm not saying she might not be powerful in some ways, but she's not the muscle. Look at it.
Anyway, the airship's leaving soon.
I mean-
if there's anything you want, you better get it. Liking it.
Let's go lift some clothes.
Yes.
For simplicity's sake, tell me what you're trying to achieve. Do you want to look like? How do you want to look? Do you want to look flashy? Do you want to look like a band? Do you want to look like a model? Like, what's the go here?
I want a beautiful dress. It's high-end fashion. But something that is...
Fair.
We're trying to find out more information. We're trying to kind of blend into various parts of the party.
Presumably, we're going to have to go talk to people, yeah.
Yeah. So maybe what? So perhaps
Um,
Tabby, if you're the high-end fashion, you talk to the high-end people. Maybe there's other parts of the party that we could cover.
And they're not all going to be high-end
Right.
if it's a fashion.
Is it worth talking?
There's always the servants.
Oh, you're
Let's
suggesting
talk to
someone
staff.
go as a servant? Or staff? Or...
Or a musician.
Around behind the scenes and like dig through documents and stuff because I'm not much of a talker.
I'm very good at... I'm very good at getting you in places where you need to be. I can talk okay, I guess.
I
Wouldn't
guarantee
be
you
the
talk
first
better than
time
me.
I put a disguise on.
I could talk to animals.
Well, that's quite cool.
If there's any animals, Ashley's got us covered. 100%. She's very convincing to animals.
But the people we're currently most interested in are a warforged.
They're like
No.
dwarves, but they're
Yeah, I always
you know,
get them confused.
and they got they got bigger noses.
Less,
and they don't
less
have the-
beard, usually.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I said they were dwarfs.
Do you
Also,
know
just
what
you
the
say,
dress code was again?
High-end
this is next-
fashion.
Yeah, the ball of the year / fashion show. So it's the nobility watching the high-end fashion show.
I think I need something like, the classic little black dress. Like, it's got to be dressy enough that I'm not going to look underdressed, but equally I don't want to be gaudy and overdressed and draw inappropriate attention to myself. You've got to fit in at that level where you don't look like you don't belong, but you also don't stand out and you're a little bit forgettable in some ways.
So
For
generically
simplicity,
stylish.
Maybe roll me a charisma or performance check or whatever you feel is appropriate for the success of your shopping to obtain this.
This would represent my ability to wear good clothes rather than my ability to steal them.
Performance check of 16.
Performance check of 16. With a 16, you can
Oh.
get a pretty good outfit that will get you through the door. You can get a slightly worse outfit and lose less gold. So for a 16, I would say that would cost you, let's say 50 gold pieces of your reward to get like a dress or whatever outfit that you wish that would definitely get you through the door. If you want to pay 25 gold pieces, you can try some other things to get through the door, but like it will be harder. Would you rather spend the gold or not?
Is this in the same shop?
Yeah.
Can I spend the 25 gold to buy the 25 gold one whilst stealing the 50 gold one?
You can with a
Sleight of
sleight of
hand.
hand. Or whatever you prefer.
Yeah.
I guess
Expensive
more.
one. I would like to buy the more expensive one. And that is a sleight of hand of 26, please.
That works. I don't even roll the shopkeeper's perception's not high enough. Yeah, no, you obtain both dresses.
When we get out, I'm like, in case you need a backup, you can have the cheap one.
Let's go to Aisling. Aisling, what are you going to do in this scenario?
I'm going to do
Yes.
something a bit odd. I wish to wear something that could be quickly transformed to look like staff, but also
Yeah,
is high
sure.
fashion. I'm making a comment about the inequality of high-end balloon parties.
Oh, yes, I love it. Okay, you can roll me same. Performance, charisma, whatever you think would be appropriate here. To convince the shopkeeper, I guess, to get you to see how much you have to spend.
Sure, where's charisma? I've rolled a 10.
+2. You could spend 50 gold pieces and have that. If you're happy to give up 50 gold pieces of your reward.
Oh my gosh.
Or you could spend less and have some consequence.
Oh, hello?
Yeah, we'll say for simplicity's sake, you can get it for 50 gold pieces with a 12.
I'll take that. I don't think I can get better with a 12.
What's Kurgan's approach here? Is he planning to just wear his regular stuff?
He's trying to get something, but he obviously either misjudges how it will look on him horrendous, and it does not at all, or in order to get it out of the building, he has to. Either one is what I think would happen there. He appears out into a back alley, and then when he gets dressed into it, it looks horrendous on him.
How are you planning to
Horrendous in
distinguish-
what way? Like
Either.
it just doesn't suit him, or it doesn't.
It like doesn't fit, and it's absolutely rumpled, and it's like a 16-year-old boy going for his first interview in his dad's suit.
Okay, it's a bold move. I'm happy to see how it plays.
Remind me what you were trying to
They're
look
all
like.
four. What? No, I was looking for something good. We'll see what they do. I'm better at sneaking anyway.
Okay.
So we will cut to the ship. We cut to the ship, and it is a line around the block. Everyone who's everyone is there. You see famous people from Neverwinter. Give me some names of some celebrities. Sarah, who's the most famous celebrity in Neverwinter?
Clearly, it's Dorothy the Bard.
Dorothy the Bard. Love it. Famous Tabaxi Bard. Aisling, who's the most famous journalist interviewing the cream of the crop?
Oh, Crystal Von Scribe.
Crystal Von Scribe. Famous journalist to the stars.
With her magic quill.
Magic. Tristan, who is making a fool of themselves on the red carpet? What celebrity is really not doing their best today?
Junie Vanderbilt of the Northwest Hamptons Vanderbilt.
Ah, yes, a family fallen on hard times. You see Jimmy's causing a bit of a ruckus. And actually, as Jimmy causes a bit of a ruckus, you might see an opportunity to sneak on. We'll come back to that. But I do... Tell me what you guys do in a sec. So I'll give you the scope. You have approached the ship. It is a magnificent but gaudy ship. Gold to the nines. Big banners. It is the Reginald Butterbottom the 18th. And it is a huge ship. It is beautiful. And the entrance is guarded by Severe Nightingale, wedding planner to the stars and party planner of the century. And you are free to either go up to him or try to sneak on during the ruckus that the Vanderbilt is causing.
I mean, you did say we were
I-
given invitations.
You were?
Sorry, Trisha.
And sneak on. So a stealth.
Yeah, if you want to try and sneak on, you can stealth.
That's a 21.
Anyone? He's rolling hot tonight. But yes, you are able to duck behind a series of cameras and photo devices and sort of clamber onto the ship via the servants' quarters, and you sort of start to blend in with them with a 21. Do Aisling and Tabitha just sort of approach the main entrance with their invites?
I would just walk up with my invite.
Yep. Having spent the gold to buy appropriate attire, Sophia sort of like looks you over and says, "Absolutely marvelous, darling. Get in there."
Thank you.
Yeah, you got free to enter the original Butterbottom. I will just change the map. No. Okay, so you get to start in the box that says "Players start here."
Seems appropriate.
It seems it doesn't it? Let's give you some vision. So you enter the original Butterbottom. It is a beautiful ship, absolutely decked to the nines. Let's that around. It is absolutely stuffed with the highest of high celebrities, the highest of high society. There are coiffed wigs, there are people in cummerbunds, there's some guy wearing what looks like a money tuxedo made of real money.
I'm definitely going to talk to him at some point tonight and see if I can get a little off it.
Let's actually just give you the whole deck. I think that's reasonable. So as you walk in, you see a couple of things. You see the whole deck, and you see, there's a high-end fashion catwalk. There's a few things going on. There's a upper deck. There's the main deck, and there's lower decks. You also see the matriarch of the family, Amalia, sort of decked out in the regal regalia. You see her various... Actually, give me a perception check as you guys all walk in.
18.
Okay. With some pretty decent rolls, you guys are able to spot the three various advisors who were sort of noted as suspicious. So let's reveal them. So you see Cog, the Warforged, who's sort of like a mechanical steampunk robot. He's sort of hanging out on the main deck. Amalia up the... Okay. This is embarrassing. I can never remember boats and which end is which. I want to say, what's the front of the boat?
The 4.
4 is forward.
Aft is after.
Aft is after.
Oh,
Right at
sorry,
the
I remember.
floor. Right at the front is Libra Halo and Matriarch Amalia. You also see Alistair Alinga Apasto, the gnomish chap, right near where you guys enter, and Cog to the sort of the southwest. And you're free to sort of mingle, you're free to spy on them, you're free to do whatever you want. Kurgan, would you have tried to sneak into the main deck or the below decks?
Probably the below decks.
Okay, that's fair. I'm going to show you a bit of the below decks. You're going to have to sneak further if you want more info, but I'll show you what you see initially. Okay, so there's a lot going on there. Kurgan, when you step into the lower decks, you're sort of entering into a room that is fairly generic, sort of storage area. You see that it's packed with crates, boxes, and barrels, and there's a wide corridor through the space to a closed door about 90 feet away. There are 10 barrels branded with XXX resting on their side, each with a cork stopper, and 20 unmarked barrels are also sort of standing up on the other side with no apparent opening. And they're marked, other than those ones, they're all marked with the mark of the storm, the House Lyrandars sigil. So you see barrels with XXX, 20 other unmarked barrels, and then everything else is sort of marked with the house sigil. Yeah. Who would like to go first? Would Kurgan like to do more, or would you guys like to do more up top investigating?
I'm gonna start by messaging the group. I'm in the below decks. I'm in some kind of storage compartment, and you would hear that as
You guys on the map.
target, and you point towards a creature within range and whisper a message to the target, and only the target hears the message.
Okay. Yeah, it works. Works fine.
And cannot objects you are familiar with the target. So I do that. I communicate with name. I don't know if you're aware you can respond, but you can.
Yeah, so
Yes,
I was
yes.
going to say,
Yeah.
we can respond to a message. That's good.
Can you have a look what's there, see if there's anything suspicious, anything out of the ordinary.
All right. I'll
Anything explosive or poisonous?
look at the barrels. There might be something.
Yeah, you can check the barrels. Give me a investigation or perception check.
I'm better at perception, so
Yeah, the whiff of gunpowder does come from the XXX barrels. The other unmarked barrels, you're not able to make much out with that perception check. It's hard to say.
I relay that to Aisling. There's a bunch of barrels of gunpowder down here.
A waiter comes up to you too and says, "Stuffed capsicum?
Yes, please.
Very good, madam. Any drinks?"
Yes, I need something bubbly, please.
Very out of season, but if you're so bold, I'll bring you some bubbly drink.
I'm
And
always
he
bold.
jumps off. And you see a couple of people nearby are like, "Oh, very bubbly drink this time of year after Labor Day. Oh, my. Okay."
Given
Um,
where we are, I think I would be interested to just sort of mingle and move in the direction of Alistair as Alistair is closest.
Sure. Easy enough to do. You see Alistair as you approach, female gnome noble, looking like they are really sampling the canapes and the drinks. They've sort of positioned themselves perfectly for where they're being served from the kitchen. They're sort of catching them on the way out. Goblin in one hand, hors d'oeuvre in the other. Yeah, that's what you sort of see if you want to approach them.
I might just sidle up and say exactly that. You have picked the perfect spot here. You must be getting the prime canapes right as they come out.
Life is grand. It's great to be me. And to be everyone. What a great day.
I mean, most days are great, I find.
I would say that House Lyrandars has been very good to me. And today is a great day for them.
I haven't been to one of their balls before. Is this not just what they normally do?
This is pretty routine. They really try every year to give you something back. You know, when you've got so much, it's good to pay it forward and so forth. Matriarch's very all about that. And you look up and you see the fashion show is people in sort of commoners gear. So the models are all dressed in ripped jeans and Converse sneakers and I don't know, trash bags.
Which bit of this is the giving back or the paying forward?
Oh, all of it.
Huh. If you say so.
Yes.
I mean,
Are you have a
well,
What's your
yes.
deal? Who are you?
What's my deal is I like these damn canapes. I'm
Okay.
just an adventurer. Honestly, just looking for work at the moment, but passing through Neverwinter and I got invited and it's lovely to come to a fashion show for a change.
Oh, an adventurer. Oh, my. Ooh. How very
Adventurous.
stick.
Adventurous is the word you're looking for.
Oh, yes, and that too.
Yes. Honestly, most of them are quite boring. Haven't had a good adventure for years now.
Anywho, have you tried these stuffed capsicums? They're quite good.
I have. What else do you recommend?
Ooh, Kurgan, give me the name of the best canapé on the ship. You've got to recommend one too.
Good. Good stuffed caviar with pea soup and a dash of Tabasco.
And you see a tray comes forth with a squid stuffed soup with a sort of a dipping boat of Tabasco sauce reduced to a fine dew. And the nobles all sort of take it up and they're just like,
Looks delightful. I'd love to try one.
You can have one? Anywho,
Don't do that.
anyway, I'm having a good time. I might mingle a bit more. Anything?
Me too. I love meeting new people.
Yes, it's quite nice.
Yes.
Very.
Very happy. Well, stay happy.
Oh yes, love this house. Love this house and everyone running it.
They loves that house.
Hard to read. They seem optimistic.
They do seem optimistic. Cool, we'll run with that.
And tell you what. I find it's quite fun at these parties to play a little game with my fellow nobles, and I like to be a bit of a trickster myself. What I'll give you this dragon shard with the Zone of Truth spell in it, and maybe you can negotiate some of my colleagues into more embarrassing scenarios where they have to sort of tell them their embarrassing stories, like the time Reginald fell over into a pie. That was the talk of the town, quite something.
Oh, this sounds quite hilarious. Is there someone in particular that you want me to get information from?
Oh, I never really like Cog's a bit stick up his bum type. He's always very rigid and follows the rules.
Warforged are like this. So boring, aren't they?
But any of the nobles would be fine.
Sure. I'll take it. I'll let you know what I find.
Yep, so this is a dragon shard. This is from the Eberron setting, but you can cast the spell Zone of Truth once, and then it has to be reset. But you have essentially a one-time usage of Zone of Truth in this dragon shard. You can cast it at will. It does not have to be an action, so you can cast it at will.
Do I think there's anything about it that is suspicious in and of itself? Like, do I think it's specifically recording what I'm doing or something like that? Or does it look to me like it is just legit what he says it?
It's a piece of high-end arcanotech. It seems fine. Unless you want to dig around it, it would be hard to know for sure.
Yep. I'll take it.
Okay. Aisling, your character is approached by Libra Halo, one of the nobles that was mentioned in the dossier, and says, "Oh my gosh, what star sign are you?"
Oh, Moon rising Mercury.
Oh,
At least that's what it
my
says on my
goodness.
birth chart.
Me too.
Oh,
I can't believe it. And with Mercury and retrograde as well, what are the odds? I thought this was going to be a terrible night, but now it's just all made up.
I'm excited. What made you think it would be a terrible night?
Just I do a little bit of divination on the side, and I just got a bad vibe that something bad was going to happen tonight.
Oh gosh, you're making me a bit frightened now. How accurate are your divination skills?
Well,
Trusting
I already
sister.
met a Leo tonight, and I got to tell you, what a bad start. But they're usually pretty good. Like last time, a train crashed. Like it was wild.
Oh, that sounds a bit unfortunate. But at least it wasn't a Scorpio. Imagine if it was a Scorpio.
Oh my goodness. Can't even imagine. Oh, anyway, but yes, I've got to tell you, if you are in fact I would highly advise staying away from Cog because I don't know, like I said, he's a Gemini. He's a Gemini.
Hey, but does he act like a Gemini? Is he really a Gemini? Like, what's he actually done that's really Gemini-ish?
You just never know. I mean, he just always seems sort of scattered and skittish. For a Warforged, no less. Normally they're all mechanical. And
Like he's hiding something. Like a
Anyway, I've got
Is
to
he a bit
dash.
different? Is
I've
he a bit
been,
sparky?
yeah, for sure.
Oh,
I do have to dash.
Yeah. Oh, well, hopefully,
I really want to get some of that squid stuff
hopefully the
stupid
vibes get
I've been
better.
heard to die for.
Oh, yes, definitely. Spicy is so in season.
And
I slowly
Libra
make
sort
my
of
way.
linked it. Yeah, would either if you'd like to approach Cog or whatever you'd like to do.
I
doing
would
cooking down
like.
stairs,
I would like to make a loop around the back of the ship, making my way towards Cog, but also observing how other people are behaving around him, and just seeing if there's anything that I could pick up from the chit chatter as I slowly make my way to him.
Yeah, sure. Hey, Kurgan, just roll me a d20 for no reason. I just while she's doing this. Ashley,
No
reason,
random
man.
d20 you say. Just no reason at all. 7.
okay, it was a d20 for no reason doesn't really matter. So, Aisling, you sort of circle around the back, and you hear talk of you hear talk of many things. This is a high-end fashion show. People talk of their dreams. They talk of the evils in the world. They talk of the common folk and their inability to pay rakishly high taxes. You see that Cog, as you're sort of skulking around there, does look a bit shaken. Like a Warforged is not meant to look shaken. They're a robotic construct, but they seem twitchy, for lack of a better word.
Okay. Is he looking at anything in particular? Like, is there anything I can see that would make him twitchy?
His eyes just keep flitting down. So he's like looking up at the matriarch, looking down. It's like,
I quietly communicate with Kurgan. I'm like, hey, Kurgan, what can you see down there? Anything else? Are you okay?
There's the giant barrels of gunpowder. But no, I'm not sure what to do with them. I mean, I could try and empty them out and throw them off the ship or something.
But I go down and help him. So I transform my outfit.
Nope.
And then I go down and help him deactivate the giant barrels of gunpowder somehow.
roll me a stealth check as you're going down. Tabitha, what are you doing while this is happening?
I thought I might actually circulate towards the floor of the ship and sort of get in where Amalia is and get a bit of viz on the matriarch.
Yeah, do you talk to her? Just have a look.
That depends. I mean, if she's talking to other people, I'm not going to like muscle my way in and try to chat to her. I'd sort of stand back a bit and see who she's talking to and how they're interacting. If she is for some reason standing alone, then I'd walk up to her.
Yeah, she's alone.
Yeah, I'll go up and have a chat to her then. And I'll actually, I obviously have realized who she is and have already spoken to Alistair, so I'll actually go up and I'll actually introduce myself and say, I believe you're the hostess tonight. Your friend over there, the gnome, Alistair, I think it was, said that it is going to be a wonderful night. And I just wanted to come over and congratulate you because I'm already finding canapes excellent and the fashion diverting.
Yes, Yes, I'm sorry. My mind was elsewhere. Yes, thank you for coming. The fashion is excellent, and the canopies are great. Yeah. Sorry, I'm a bit scattered.
Cool. Surely you're meant to be enjoying yourself at a party like this that you're hosting.
I do. I'll be honest with you. I find it a bit boring. Although I do have this ring of fireballs. Well, it's a necklace of fireballs, technically. And I was hoping to sneak up the top and set it off later, but I think I'm trapped up here. I'll have to weave through everyone. It would really warm an old lady's heart if you set...
Fireworks.
Oh, no, fireballs. I mean, if you shoot them in the air, firework, right?
Oh, right. So you weren't thinking of like shooting here. You meant like up there for pretty stuff.
Oh, no. I tell you what, with the price of arcane fuel today, you don't want this burning.
No, I suppose you wouldn't. Do you need someone to create a diversion at some point so that you can go up and set them up?
No, I'd take that. If you don't want to take the arcane plus the fireballs, I'll certainly go have the fun myself.
Well, I mean, now when you put it like that, I've never set off the fireball. I'll do the fireballs.
Ah, good. And she hands you over a necklace of fireballs, so you can cast a number of fireball spells from that. They're one-time use, and there's only 5 spells on it, but you can cast fireball 5 times from that necklace.
Cool.
And it can't be recharged. It's like a use and burn type deal. So she gives you that, and yeah, we're going to cut to Aisling and I'm going to say we got maybe like 10 minutes left before we have to wrap up tonight. Aisling and Kurgan, so you see the hole, just to reframe it. There's the barrels with the gunpowder. There's the barrels of uncertain whatever. Aisling rolled a decent stealth while you were down there. Would you guys like to do anything else while you were down there while what's happening up top with Tabitha?
I mean, there's plenty I want to do. Right now, I'm just trying to make sure the gunpowder's not dangerous.
Gunpowder is inherently dangerous, but it's seems far.
Can we make it really
some of that non-dangerous acid, for example. It seems like it's loaded into barrels. It's not prepped to explode, but it is gunpowder in a barrel, and if it was sufficiently subjected to force, would explode like any gunpowder barrel.
The other barrel then and see what's in them and see if there's anything else interesting down here.
Okay, so you go over the other
stealthily.
barrels. Are you gonna like have a look in them? Are you going to? What are you doing? Just give me a vibe.
I'll like try and open them up. If they're like sealed, I'll try and pry them open with my dagger, and have a look on what's inside.
Roll me let's call this a sleight of hand check, or an investigation if you're really not getting in there much. You're just sort of tinkering away at it. If you want to open it up, sleight of hand, please.
That's a 22 on sleight of hand.
Wow. Pretty good roll. With a 22, actually, to be fair, either you or Aisling could make a Arcana check before you did that if you wish.
Okay. My Arcana's pretty average. So I've
got a +4 for Arcana, so I'm happy to see if I can try and roll it.
ask your opinion on what's going on here.
18.
You see that there is a faintly inscribed rune on one of the barrels, and it roughly translates to Assimilation. And there's the sort of you're quite good with languages, and this seems to be written with the subtext of undercommon. So that's sort of the things that live beneath the ground to a degree. So the barrel's rune just says Assimilation. Kurgan, would you still like to crack one open and have a look?
I can't think of a reason not to. So yes.
Okay. So with that sleight of hand check, you're able to open it up. So you crack the barrel, and can you, as a sort of green magical gas just floats up and hits you in the face, can you roll me a Constitution saving throw? Is that a 7?
7. Yes.
Okay. So the gas sort of passes you by, and you feel a bit nauseous. Nothing immediately happens, and with that, you start to hear footsteps coming from the north of the lower deck. So I'm going to reveal some of the lower deck. Tabitha, have you descended to the bottom of the deck yet?
No, I'm still upstairs.
Okay. So let's reveal some more of the map. So you see 3 figures enter the hold, and they are twisted aberrations, 2 creatures that are humanoid, to the extent that they have legs and arms, but then twisting tendrils and tentacles coming from their face. They are pink, and you would know these as Dolgaunts, or creatures of the Underdark. You also see a cloaked figure in purple sort of starting to come out of the door and inspect the barrels. And he's inspecting the barrels with the ones you just opened, so he's inspecting the ones with the sort of the green gas in them. Do you hide? Do you retreat?
Yep. Swirl my cloak about me and disappear into darkness. That's a 17 on my stealth check.
That's pretty good. Let me roll something. So we'll put you guys down here. You're having a look at the barrels. Let me just roll a d20. Okay. Yeah, you're able to sneak back, and you see this figure sort of inspecting the barrels. I'll say we've got 5 minutes left. But yeah, you've got a view at one of the barrels, this green sort of noxious gas associated with the Undercommon. You see some creatures of the Undercommon stalking among the decks. If anyone else would like to do anything in the last 5 minutes of the game tonight, please tell me.
I haven't heard from Kurgan about the extra stuff now going on downstairs, and I'm not entirely sure what's happening with Aisling, so I would actually now circulate towards Cog.
Sure.
I'm happy to, like, I don't need to have conversations tonight. I'm just saying I'm heading in that direction.
Yeah, Aisling and Kurgan, is there anything you would like to do? Otherwise, we'll play out the Cog conversation.
I would
probably just
messy. Go on.
I was gonna say we should probably message. Well, one of us should message Tabitha and just really quietly say, "There's Dolgons down here, and the hood is bigger. That's not good."
Okay, I'm coming. I got fireballs.
What made you?
You got this is a dog food, by the way.
A what? What's that?
This is it.
Oh, I
That's
don't
a dog
like
food.
that.
Those tentacles look unpleasant and unhealthy.
Yeah, what do you do on receiving the message? Do you keep going to Cog, or do you go downstairs? Or
No, I would go downstairs now that they've said that.
okay, as you guys are coming downstairs, you see that the two Dolgorns are sort of standing guard, and the cloaked figure is walking over to the barrels. They're looking around, and they're sort of looking out the window and checking sort of a spectral device. Almost looks like a spirit level, but like with arcane runes, and they're sort of checking the level and checking how high they are. And they're looking at a lever off to the side, and they're like, soon.
Soon, did you say?
Yes.
Can I mage hand pull that lever now?
You would like to use a mage hand and pull the lever?
Oh, what?
Yeah, mage hand could pull a lever. That would
It's
be
like,
enough.
Fern, what about now?
Your mage hand is
I
very
do that.
actually did pull off a speed of stealth. You pull the lever, and the bottom of the hole drops. You guys are fine, but the barrels, both the gunpowder and the barrels full of gas, start to fall towards the city below.
Oh, I did it bad.
And you see the cloaked figure says, "No, not yet. No, the maximum yield." And he's sort of looking around. Make for me one final. Actually, no, it could be a perception check. So I'm going to see if he sees you guys. Now that this is happening.
Oh, no.
No.
Look,
So
I have a
he does not
plus
see you.
9 to my stealth, so
You'll be fine with the 3 rolled. The cloaked figure throws back his head. Doesn't throw back his head. He throws back his cloak, and you see a humanoid figure, sort of purple discolored skin. And I don't know if any of you guys would know this person, but you have heard tales of someone who commands the Dolgaunts and the Illithids, and you have heard tales of Dern the Corruptor.
the corrupt.
And those barrels are just like falling through the sky. Upstairs, Calliope's penning a fine story to the nobles. Vorgrim's making small talk about Bane as he chomps into the latest canapé. Is there anything you would like to do before I close the game for tonight?
Oh, that's going to kill a lot of people.
I'm wondering, can your mage hand close the lever? Like, because you said the barrels started to fall. So have all of them fallen, or is it like, I'm assuming this is something that's opened like this and the barrels are falling off. Could it now be closed?
You could close it, but you would have to go and grab the lever unless you had mage hand, and it would not catch all of them. Like you'd maybe stop some of them. Some of them are going to fall. Yeah.
All right, well, I think maybe saving a few hundred lives is a good thing. So I'm going to serve as a fireball at the falling gunpowder barrels.
You're going to throw a fireball.
Right, no, chromatic orb as a bolt of fire.
Okay. You do that. You see some of the barrels ignite, but the gunpowder. Actually, give me a roll to see how effective this is. Give me a attack roll. Yeah.
No, nat.
Give me 6.
Oh, hang on. Nat 20.
A nat 20.
That's a nat 20.
Okay. With a nat 20, you throw out the chromatic orb. The fire arcs through the sky like a firework and strikes the barrels in such a way that the gunpowder sort of blows up the gas barrels and creates this aurora-like effect over the ship, and it looks like a fine display of fireworks, and it just absolutely negates the gas. With that, 2 other things happen. The cloaked figure, Dern, turns to you and he's like, You ruined my... And Kurgan, as you do that, you feel a patch of your skin turn purple, and your stomach churns as you wonder what that gas was exactly meant to do. And that's where we're going to end.
Oh,
Oh,
this is an interesting party.